Hey guys, what's up? Paladin here. How you guys doing? Staying sexy, I hope. Anyways, so this is about the Elimination Chamber. This is my predictions video that I usually do of practically almost every pay-per-view. And I also have Zack again with me.
What's going on?
Yeah, and just before I talk about the Elimination Chamber, though, guys, there was a picture recently apparently posted of Undertaker, and people were complaining that, because he had a white beard and everything, people were complaining that, he looked too old and they should just release Undertaker and, stop letting him fight or whatever. And people were thinking that he was like 60 or just in his 50s in general, which he is close to that, but he's not exactly 50 yet. And plus, I still think he can go to 25-0. That's where I'm saying he's capping it off. If he caps it off at 30, I'll be very surprised.
I don't think they'll go to 30, but
yeah.
I think 25.
No, I'm saying at WrestleMania 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they cap it off at WrestleMania 30, I'd be very surprised. Because if it is true that his opponent is Brock Lesnar, then that would be a terrible last opponent, but in my opinion. But, anyways, I just wanted to quickly bring that up. That, no, Undertaker's... First of all, to confirm his age, he's 48, and he's going to be 49 by the end of March, if I remember correctly. It's March 24th. And the guy, if you haven't known, dyes his hair black. He's been dyeing his hair black for, the past 4 or 5 years now. The guy just got gray hair fast, okay? He's perfectly fine. He's medically cleared and everything, and he's going to go to WrestleMania. It's been announced and all that junk, and apparently he's going to be appearing on the 24th of this month after Elimination Chamber, so yeah. And also, if you don't know yet, Hulk Hogan is the host of WrestleMania 30.
Brother.
Yeah, host of WrestleMania 30. But anyways, now to the actual pay-per-view. I just wanted to quickly get that out of the way.
Cool poster, by the way.
Fuck that poster.
Oh, you don't like that poster?
The one with fucking... Stephanie on it? Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
No. Put a wrestler on it. Do what they did last year. They had a...
Was it all the Elimination Chamber?
No, it was just at least people that were relevant towards the chamber. Yeah, it was at least people relevant towards the chamber.
Big Show, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, but alright. We're going to start off with the kickoff, and then work our way down up, because, Wikipedia lists them very awkwardly. Usually the main event gets announced first all the time anyways, though. So, the kickoff is really awkward. It kind of feels like it was just thrown in there.
I'd agree.
It's Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Curtis Axel and Ryback in a tag team match.
Who's going to win?
Yeah, I actually posted a comment on the kickoff preview on YouTube, on WWE's YouTube channel. I said, oh boy, look, another squash match, including Ryback.
50 thumbs up.
Yeah, actually I got 12, 15 so far.
Oh, there's still time.
Yeah, it'll go probably higher, to be completely honest. I'm kind of actually, surprisingly, and I'm not trying to gloat or anything, but I actually do get a lot of likes on YouTube's comments in terms of WWE, because I pretty much say what people want to see. But, yeah, people have actually been kind of, I don't know how Zack feels towards it, but people have actually been kind of slowly cheering for Ryback, because they think he's been getting bullshitted, along with other people. It's not just Ryback, it's Dolph Ziggler and all that other stuff, which, by the way, apparently, the reason Dolph Ziggler is getting horribly de-pushed now is because he went on a rant in an interview, a live interview, and expressed his... No, it's not the WWE app one. It's actually... It's a different interview, and he publicly said that, he feels like he's getting treated like crap, and other people are getting treated like crap, and it shouldn't be like... But anyways, that's another topic.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's good for him, but WWE doesn't like that, so they de-pushed him even more than he already was.
Kind of sad.
Yeah,
The fall of Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, the fall
About
of Dolph
a year ago, he was world champion.
Yeah, it's terrible. For only a month, though, but anyways.
Yeah.
That's another topic for another day, though. Back when we do another talk show video, actually, I'll probably talk about more on that. But, yeah, the kickoff is really weird.
Just thrown together, like you said.
It's thrown in there, like I said.
It's like, I didn't mean to interrupt, but no,
yeah.
But, yeah, it's like, ever since they, lost the titles, it seems like, they don't know what to do with them, so just throw them in this random tag team match, and they could, I don't know what they're going to do with Cody Rhodes and
Goldust right now, yeah.
Because, Cody Rhodes said they wouldn't, but then there's some, I think, rumors or something, so it's really up in the air. Maybe this, they might break up after this or something. Something maybe might happen, or maybe not,
Yeah,
It's tough to say.
It's tough to say, it really is. I don't exactly know if they are going to feud or whatever. But,
I would enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd enjoy it, but it is 2 or 3 years late. This was announced like 2 or 3 years ago in the first place that Cody Rhodes was going to fight his brother. But anyways, it's I guess it's better late than never, but whatever. Personally, I don't think this match is going to last very long. Most kickoffs are like less than 10 minutes. If Ryback and Curtis Axel win, I will be very surprised. Usually I don't get to watch the kickoffs, though, because we're driving friends and we're going to the destination that we're watching the pay-per-view at or whatever. But personally, I think the match is going to be alright. I mean, every match that Cody Rhodes and Goldust have been in generally is actually a great match.
I really enjoy that tag team.
Yeah, and plus, Ryback can have a good match every now and then, a decent one at least. Him and, I can't remember what it was, I think it was him and John Cena. It's always him and John Cena, actually. Him and John Cena fought on SmackDown at one point, and it was a great match. And then at the pay-per-views, they had really great matches, too.
Curtis Axel was really solid.
Yeah, Curtis Axel was solid. It's just too bad they don't know what the fuck to do with him.
It doesn't seem like we've shown much of him, you know. We haven't seen a lot of him, you know.
Yeah, he got, you know...
Maybe there's more he could do,
He had the title run and everything, and then it would just... bleh.
I don't know.
And they didn't even really do anything with his title run. He didn't cut any promos or anything because he was a Paul Heyman guy, so he didn't really talk. Paul Heyman mainly talked.
The voice of the voiceless.
Yeah. But anyways,
He's the face.
I think the match is gonna be okay. Like I said, I think it's gonna be less than like 10 minutes. What's your opinion on the match?
I would agree.
Just
should be good, but oh well.
It was randomly thrown in though. I'll say that.
I think every kickoff is probably thrown in though.
Well, some of them actually do get kind of announced, but you know.
I think about
this one was,
80 or 90% of the time they're thrown together.
Yeah, it's just thrown in there. It's like whatever. We'll have an extra match. And then another match to actually, I don't know if this is the exact order. Like I said, Wikipedia lists them really awkwardly. But the next match is Darren Young versus Titus O'Neil in a singles match.
Surprised it got on card.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it is on the pay-per-view.
I heard it like 2 or 3 days ago got announced or something. And
yeah.
I know they've been feuding, but I just figured maybe
drag it out a little bit more.
Yeah, or just maybe have a match on.
Like I said, I personally feel that this feud is only going to last like 1 or 2 pay-per-views, and that a lot of people actually saying that Darren Young is going to be the victor throughout the matches. Actually,
really,
yeah.
I would think maybe Titus O'Neil would win this if I were to say.
Personally, I am going to actually just go with Darren Young though. I personally like Darren Young more, but. Yeah, I think the match will be actually all right. They pretty much, they're tag team partners, so they have chemistry. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put on a great show. Would it be phenomenal or anything? No, not really.
Nothing to write home about.
Yeah, but you know, I do think it's gonna be an okay match, and that it'll be time wise, 10,
say like 8 minutes, 8 to 10,
10, 15 maybe even. If
I don't know if they will go 15. Actually.
Yeah, I'd say 10 probably. Okay, we'll go with that. What's your opinion on the match?
Yeah, it's a nice little feud, I guess. I wish they didn't break up, but apparently Titus O'Neil wanted to turn heel. He was actually really begging Vince McMahon and stuff, and he was like, okay, sink or swim, you know, turn you heel. It's not too bad of a heel, I guess, but I miss PTP, but this should be a solid match.
I really wanted them to win the titles first. You know, the tag team titles.
Yeah.
They never did. Same thing goes with the Usos that deserve it a lot more though, but because they've been wrestling for like 5 years now and
we'll get into that tag team match later though.
Yeah.
Or right after this.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it is right after. It is right. It is right after this.
Or we can come back to it later.
Yeah, the New Age Outlaws are going against the Usos, and it is a tag team match for the titles. How long do you honestly think this match is going to go on for?
Not terribly long, maybe like 13 minutes.
I always round it out, so maybe 15, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 13 if I had to say maybe 12 or 13, not terribly long.
Yeah.
It should be good, though, actually.
It should be good. Because the Usos, I actually like them a lot. They put on a really great show all the time. They're always energetic, and they.
Good wrestlers.
Have you ever seen their super kicks? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Their super.
Shawn Michaels will be proud.
Yeah, their super kicks are actually pretty cool. But I think the match will be moderate. I don't know if it'll be exactly amazing, but I do think it'll be moderately entertaining. I actually usually generally say this about most of the matches. But usually recently they've been turning out all crap. I'm hoping that doesn't happen with this pay-per-view. They are using one of my favorite theme songs, which is Doomsday. It's actually not, you know, they're using one of my favorites. Yeah, by Nero. They're using one of my favorite songs. But yeah, I personally think that the match will be all right. Again, it'll be probably roughly 15 minutes or so. Who do I think's gonna win? I think the Usos actually might have a break here, but the problem is that the Outlaws literally just got them about a month ago, so...
What I think is going to happen is they're not going to have him win it here, but they're going to have another WrestleMania, and they're going to have him win a WrestleMania and have like a big moment. If they have him win here, I think that would be kind of a big mistake. I would have like one of the 4 big pay-per-views, like a big, win for them and win the tag team titles. So, yeah, it should be a good match, and hopefully they win at WrestleMania. Even though it would be kind of cool to have him win here.
Yeah, it'd be kind of... Actually, I was thinking about it. It'd be funny if Ryback and Curtis Axel do actually win this match, though, and then they get into, like, the top division and they actually get, the titles. Yeah. But I highly doubt that's going to happen since WWE treats Ryback like a crap and they don't know what the fuck to do with Curtis Axel, so...
I kind of like the New Age Outlaws, kind of a little bit of a run. I don't know why. Like the little run with the WWE. It seemed kind of random, but I kind of like it for some reason.
Yeah.
Old stars elevating new stars.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they've been doing, besides Cody Rhodes missing that moonsault practically off the steel cage on Raw that one night. I think it was last Raw or 2 Raws ago, yeah. It was cool, he just didn't land it very well, and he clearly hurt himself when he landed. But yeah. The next match is a singles match for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's Big E versus Jack Swagger.
Not Big E Langston, but Big E.
Yeah, they still call him Big E Langston sometimes, but his short name, they just keep calling him Big E for some strange reason.
Do you like that name change, or would you rather have the Langston in there?
I think I'd rather have the Langston in there, actually. I don't know if
I don't know what I would like.
I don't know if I like the Big E thing. How long do you think this match is going to go on for?
Big D. No.
Big D.
I really don't think so. Just 10 minutes. I don't think I have really any doubt in my mind that Big E will lose. I think, they'll have him win here. I don't know why would they have Jack Swagger win, really.
Yeah,
maybe there's a little bit.
Because
he could win, but I think Big E will just come out winning.
Yeah, personally, I don't see Swagger winning this match, to be honest. So I am going to go with Big E, and I'm also going to agree that it's probably going to be 10 minutes, because if you haven't noticed, the Intercontinental title matches are always 10 minutes.
Yeah, that.
It's sad, because I know somebody one day is going to actually put on a great show, but they're going to be time constrained to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think Big E should win. It would hurt him more, if
he lost it, yeah.
Because he just got it.
He got it
when he won.
He got it,
January?
I think 1 or 2 months ago.
Was it on Raw?
I think it was on Raw, yeah. I think it was on Raw when he won it. It was about 2 months ago-ish, I think. I say about 2 months ago.
Should have a couple month little reign with it, build some momentum.
Yeah. Personally, I think this match will be all right. Actually, no. I think this match will actually be good. I don't know if I'm gonna say great, but I'm gonna say good actually, because Jack Swagger actually is great at performing. Actually.
He's actually really good.
He's a really good wrestler.
He's kind of underrated, actually.
Yeah, he's a really good wrestler actually. And Big E Langston, I don't know about how Zack feels about him because he's
alright.
Yeah. Zack doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep pointing this out. Zack apparently doesn't really like too many of the powerhouses. He has apparently a good 5 that he actually likes because I did ask him name 5 that you like.
I guess I like rooting for the underdog. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Personally, I think Big E is actually awesome for a big size guy. He moves around really quickly. I wouldn't say he has a lot of athleticism. Yeah, that. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. I don't know why I couldn't say that.
Comment down below if you can't say athleticism.
You just messed it up.
Well, moving on.
No, we're not moving on. I was still talking about Big E Langston.
Go back to
also known as Ryback when he first debuted. But anyways.
Isn't that Bobby Lashley?
No, that's what is he? Goldberg?
Black Lesnar.
Oh, Black Lesnar.
He did really act like Lesnar.
Bork Laser. Anyways.
Dude, that scream he does. I knew you were trouble when you...
Oh, God. Anyways, I'm sorry, Brock. You just have a really weird scream.
God damn it, Brock Lesnar, why you scream like a girl?
But anyways, I think Big E's actually a really great wrestler for his size. He does move around a lot. He has a lot of good... he doesn't have a ton of agility, but he does move around pretty quick for a big guy.
It could be worse. It could be, Giant Gonzalez.
Fuck that guy. Anyways,
the best Undertaker match ever. 5-star classic. No, it's actually a -5-star match. It's
-5 stars. But anyways,
fucking bullshit.
You're gonna notice that we're gonna keep quoting Botchamania, by the way. If you guys, again, if you have not watched Botchamania,
you don't know what you're missing.
You don't know what you're missing. It's great. Anyways, moving on, we've got this was so predictable that this was gonna happen.
Yeah, this is
Batista versus Alberto Del Rio.
Escalated from a Twitter feud, I think.
Gee, I wonder who's gonna win this match.
Yeah, it seems really obvious.
Oh my God, this is. So, plus, apparently Del Rio is, I think it's totally fake, by the way, but apparently Del Rio is suffering from some neck injury. I think, yeah, that's him choking on his, broken neck
so
or
funny.
I actually made a comment the other day.
Cojones.
I said...
If you've got the cojones.
Cojones. I actually made a comment the other day, and I said that Del Rio looks like he has a bunch of fucking foam around his neck,
like
just
a marshmallow.
Yeah, his neck was a marshmallow. I was just staring at it. I'm like, come on, Del Rio, you gotta get a better cast than that. Where did they get that cast from? Like the $5 bargain bin or some shit?
Pretty much.
Oh my God, it looked like a terrible prop. Actually, some people made a joke too. If you guys watched that segment on Raw when Batista pushed him into the what was it, a stand or something? Batista pushed him into this metal stand or whatever. But before that, Randy Orton was talking to Triple H, and when Batista walked in, Randy paused and looked at Batista and just didn't say anything for 2 minutes and then walked away. People actually were posting comments. Yeah, people were posting comments and were like, Randy, did you fucking forget your line again?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was cracking up. I was like, did Randy seriously forget his line and just kind of walked away?
There's your WWE World Heavyweight Champion right there.
Yeah, Oh, did you know something? Apparently, Randy actually failed his third wellness test.
Did he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be gone right now, but apparently because he's the face of the WWE and Triple H loves him so damn much, those two are buddies in the back. But anyways,
the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, and he loves him so much that he's keeping him there. Apparently Orton has actually failed his third wellness test.
He should be out.
Yeah, he should be out right now. Why is he still holding both the titles? It's ridiculous. It should be vacated.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it should be vacated right now, and the chamber match should have somebody else in it.
Vacant title.
Yeah, it should be for a vacant title, and somebody else besides Randy should be in the match.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Having somebody else in it be a vacant title. And...
Just a vacant because you don't know who might win,
Yeah, it'd be nice. John Cena is in there, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. He's been in a lot of Elimination Chambers.
He really has, actually.
What was I about to say?
I'm not gonna lie. We should probably talk about the timing of this match. How long do you think this match is gonna be? I actually do think that they might put on a good match, though, because they've been doing a lot of house show stuff together, apparently.
It should be alright.
I think for time, maybe 12. 12. I was so close. 12 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think too long. It's just, this is the most obvious one on the card. I think.
Batista's gonna win. It's
There's
obvious.
no doubt in my mind. If Alberto Del Rio wins, that'd be funny.
It'd be funny if Del Rio wins. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess if they do that, though, they would sort of make Batista act like he never lost. He would, power slam, do a table or something like that, but
like he already
Batista's
did.
Gonna win, yeah.
Like he already did.
Skinny jeans, no, but, yeah, Batista's gonna win. I don't think I have any doubt in my mind that he will lose. It's just to elevate Batista, try to...
Get him ready for WrestleMania, pretty much.
Just, try to get some crowd reaction after the Royal Rumble, just, yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
He's gonna... I think the match is gonna be alright. Did you say if you thought the match was gonna be okay or not?
Yeah, it should be alright.
Yeah, I think...
I
don't think it's gonna be great or anything. I do think it's gonna be alright, though. Now, the match that I actually think is gonna be pretty awesome, and it's gonna probably be one of the highlights of the night, if not the highlight of the night.
And probably the most built-up match.
And I think it is the most built-up match on this card, to be honest. The Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan versus The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins.
Well, it should be great.
In a 6-man tag match. This is going to be really awesome, to be honest. We already know that Bray Wyatt is actually pretty good at wrestling. He had a good match with Daniel Bryan. He's okay. I wouldn't say he's... I take that back a little bit. He's good. He's just not,
Daniel Bryan really elevated him.
Yeah. Actually, Bray Wyatt, I thought was in his 30s or something, but he's actually in his 20s still.
Really?
Yeah, he's 26.
Really?
Yeah, he's 26. So apparently he's still kind of young and everything for this.
Go for a while.
Yeah, he can go for a
Sure.
while. It's actually kind of funny. His lackeys are actually older than him.
My dad.
Yeah, we make
Michael Myers, the later years.
Yeah, we make a joke and say that what's his name, Luke Harper. We make a joke and say Luke Harper looks like Zack's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah to this.
I can do that pretty damn well actually.
That was creepy.
That was creepy. When did they start chanting that?
I forget that.
I
It was
forgot.
like TLC, I think, or something.
Yeah, they
They
were
did that
chanting.
spider move.
Yeah, they did the spider upside down weird spider thing. It was weird.
Yeah, I think this could go a good 20 minutes,
Yeah.
maybe even half an hour.
I would say 20 minutes to half
I would
an
think-
hour.
Over half an hour, but 20-30 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, this is definitely
deserves
going to be
20-30
yeah,
minutes.
it deserves 20-30 minutes.
It's tornado.
I
Oh, no, it's just
no,
regular.
it's a regular 6-man. But with the shield, it always seems like a tornado. But anyways, it really does. Like they always pop in and out of nowhere, and you know.
They don't have to referee down the entire match. And then
Yeah,
just turns into a
I do
tornado.
believe though that this is going to be 20 plus minutes. Definitely, possibly 25
Could
to
be
30.
the match of the night.
Yeah, and I do believe it could be the match of the night. As to who I think is going to win, me and Zach have been talking about this a lot actually.
This is a tough one.
It is a tough one to say. If it's the Shield, then that's good on them. But we were talking about it. We actually think that the Wyatt family, if they win, it's pretty much the breakup of the Shield. The Shield are going to argue with each other or something at some point during the match, and it's going to cause the Wyatt family to win.
I think the Wyatt family will win. And it will cause the breakup. I don't think they would put it off like them teasing it anymore. I think they're just going to finally come to the conclusion of the breakup at Elimination Chamber this Sunday. And then they're going to have the triple threat at WrestleMania for the U.S. title, probably.
And Roman Reigns is going to win that.
Yeah, that seems like a nice setup.
If Roman Reigns doesn't win that, you know, if there is going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania or something between them, if Roman Reigns doesn't win that, that should be a great match, though, by the way.
It should be really good.
Yeah, because they all have chemistry with each other. They probably all know each other and stuff. But that should be a great match, and Roman Reigns is probably going to do a double spear or something at the end. He's done it before. It was really awesome, actually, when he does a double spear.
Superman punch.
Huh?
No, I don't know.
Oh, the Superman punch that he does.
Yeah, it's always
He
good.
goes, whoa, and then he just clocks somebody in the face really hard. Huh?
Unique.
It is pretty unique, actually. He just does a jump punch. It's really simple.
It's simple, yeah.
It's simple if you think about it, but like when he jumps and then hits somebody, it looks so painful, you know?
Yeah, it's simple on paper, but like the delivery he does.
Yeah, it's really. I love the startup to it actually. Like how Xavier Woods, who isn't being promoted.
Where is Xavier Woods?
Where the fuck is he? It's
He's
probably
finishing getting his PhD.
You know, it's probably because Naomi's out that he's not dancing with him or whatever. Some stupid
I'll
reason.
tell you, it's because the WWE's racist.
But anyways,
You know, it's Black History Month, and they trying to cover up that they're not racist, but they're still racist. God damn it.
No, but it's actually kind of cool. Roman Reigns does a startup to pretty much both of his moves. Xavier Woods does the whole "it's morphin' time" thing. You know, he references Power Rangers, and then he does the I forgot what he does. What does he do before his finisher? I know what his finisher is. I don't remember. His finisher is actually
He's on NXT,
his
right?
finisher. Yeah,
I don't watch NXT, so
it's because
They have it on pay-per-view.
it's retarded that it's retarded the way that you have to watch it. You have to have a Hulu Plus subscription to actually watch NXT. It'll be on the
It used to be on
network now.
Sci-Fi, I think.
It was.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It used to be. I don't know.
Yeah. But as for my opinion on the match, I do think that the Wyatt family again is also going to win. But it would be very nice to see the Shield win as well, still, because it really can go either way. I do love the Shield a little bit more than I do the Wyatt family. But I do think the Wyatt family is actually going to pretty much replace the Shield in sense of being the top heels of the top heels in the company.
Yeah.
In terms of a group.
I would agree.
I actually think the Wyatt family is going to last longer than the Shield did, actually. Because it would be really weird to see them split up because they're doing it so well. It's just like...
They were together for like about a year, over-ish a little bit, the Shield.
Yeah, it's about over a bit over a year.
Wow. Well, WWE actually building up a tag team and people, wow. This is a rare thing to see.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the conclusion of that. We think it's going to be a great match regardless of who wins.
I'm saying it right here. I think it will be the match of the night.
Yeah, personally...
On the record.
I'm pretty sure it probably might be the match of the night.
It should be an Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool to see.
We were talking about that, actually. We were saying, that this match.
They could do it.
Yeah, this match should be a tornado. If not a tornado, it could be a regular elimination chamber where
There's 6 pods.
There's 6. There's 4 pods.
Oh.
Yeah,
yeah.
They say for example, Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose start off the match. Then the counter goes off. Then somebody else joins in, which at that point it would be unfair. But then the counter goes off again. Let's say for example, Eric Rowan comes in, and then Seth Rollins comes in, and then they brawl it out. And then it's actually be kind of ironic if Roman Reigns comes out last, and then before that, Luke Harper, and then they all are in there, and they're doing the Elimination Chamber. I personally think it should be like that, but I know WWE is kind of iffy, so they're not going to do it.
That'd be great.
Elimination Chamber only
the first ever tag team Elimination Chamber.
I don't think it would be the first ever, because it's
it's
in the game. Why would they have it in the game if it hasn't happened yet?
Well, they have the Armageddon Hell in the Cell, and they've only had it once.
That's true, I guess.
I don't recall, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Comment down below if you know.
Yeah, if there's ever been a tag team elimination chamber, please let us know. But yeah, it's funny. We've been joking about this all the time. There's only one elimination chamber fucking match in the elimination chamber pay-per-view. That doesn't make sense.
Like TLC.
At least have one other elimination chamber like you usually do. And for TLC, they actually did it smart one year. I think it was 2012 when they did it. It was 2012. There was a TLC match, a table match, a ladder match, and a chairs match. That was perfect. And then the next year, they just have one TLC match last year, and I was just like, that's
They
lame.
did that for 2011, I think. The years before that, they did it pretty well, actually centered around the pay-per-view.
Yeah,
gimmick.
I don't understand why they're only doing one per year. At least for Hell in a Cell last year, they had 2 Hell in a Cells. Regardless, one of them was a rematch, but whatever. Anyways, on to the last match that will probably be the second best match of the night.
It should be really good, because there's a lot of, there's a lot of stars in there,
Personally, I could give a shit about Randy Orton and John Cena being in that match. I'm tired of seeing them in a match. I swear to God, if they start off the match or if they're ending,
I think they'll be the last ones.
If they start off the match or be the last ones, I will cry and just turn off the TV. But anyways, moving on.
You want to name the people that's in there?
Yeah, Randy Orton and John Cena, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, and Christian. It is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Which, by the way, I'm still going to say it. I'm going to say it every single time I announce the belt. It is a retarded name, and the belt should be called the Unified Title or the Unified Championship. One of the two. Can you not agree with me on that? It sounds like it's more towards the World Heavyweight Championship because...
I think it should be called the World Heavyweight something. I forget. I liked one of the other options better because world, all over the world.
No, the only there was only the WWE something championship, and then it was unified, and then it was this one, and I don't know. Either it was rigged or the fans picked the most retarded one.
Which one?
It was probably rigged, because actually some people think that some of the things are rigged.
Slammies.
The Slammies. Oh my God.
The belt was winning?
Huh?
The belt was winning instead of AJ or something?
Yeah, anyways, this is going to be the longest match of the night, obviously. It is the main attraction. I think it's going to go on for 40, up to 50 minutes, probably.
Yeah, I would say about like 45 or something.
Personally, like I said, I think it's going to be the second best match on the card, if you had to agree, right?
Yeah. I think the tag team will be just better for some reason.
I don't know. The tag team division this year has actually been pretty damn good.
Last year.
Yeah, this year and last year. It's been pretty damn good, actually.
It really has, though.
I'm happy about that. They were doing shit with them.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody was talking about it, a little off topic, by the way. Somebody was talking about how it would be awesome, and somebody was thinking about, apparently, backstage in WWE, if there were going to be Divas tag teams. I've always been talking about this. If there were Divas tag team titles, it would make the Divas division so much more interesting. And personally, I think they should totally do that, but if they don't, then they're lost.
Isn't there
on that.
NXT?
Huh?
Isn't there a Divas tag team in NXT?
No, there's just the Divas Championship.
Oh.
Well, there's the NXT women. It's called the NXT Women's Championship. But anyways,
I remember in TNA they had like a tag team women's and like a regular.
there should be a tag team Divas, in my opinion, in WWE, but they still don't have it for some reason.
I don't get it.
Remember when they had the fucking women's championship and the Divas at the same exact time?
I
It was
get that.
so retarded. Anyways, moving on again back to the match.
I know who's gonna eliminate him first.
Who?
You-
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
Poor
sad. Christian is really underrated in my opinion. I'm pretty sure Zack would agree.
Not by
actually.
us and the fans, because I think generally all the fans like him, but just the WWE, like the people in the back.
Yeah, personally, I think that Christian's really underrated. When he fights, he puts on a good show, and not only does he put on a good show,
Which is that?
he takes a lot of punishment first of all, and it sucks when he's pretty much pulling a Super Cena and always kicking out and stuff, and then at the end he just loses the match, and it's like, dude, he did all that just to lose.
And he turned heel randomly. I don't know what that was all about. Not that I don't really mind him.
Oh,
as
yeah,
heel. I kind of like him as a heel, but it just seemed kind of random.
Well, you like a lot of the people's as heels.
I like the heels.
I noticed.
You like the faces.
I'm either way actually. It depends how well they're impressing me.
I mean, it depends on the person, but
Yeah, it really does actually. Like I like Bad News Barrett, but he's not fucking fighting, so I don't really care for him too much. But anyways, back to the match. Sorry that we're going off on random tangents here, but they're just random ideas that keep popping in our heads, mainly mine's, that I keep bringing up. But yeah, but about the match, I think Christian's gonna get eliminated first. And I don't want to say he is, but since Cesaro is on a roll, though, I think Sheamus is going to get eliminated after that. And then Cesaro will probably get eliminated, and it'll be down to John Cena, Randy Orton, and Daniel Bryan after that.
yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking too. Christian, then Sheamus, and then
It can be really either way, though. I think definitely Christian's first. I'm sorry that I keep saying that. If you're a Christian fan,
Yeah, I really.
we don't want to see that happen to Christian, but unfortunately, knowing WWE, Christian's probably going to get eliminated first. Either way, though, I think it might be Cesaro first and then Sheamus, because Sheamus just came back as well. But Cesaro's been on. It's kind of hard to tell. It'll flip flop in between those two. But either way, the last three, 100%, it's going to be Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and John Cena.
Whether whenever Cesaro gets out, I think who put on a good show, they'll really highlight him. I think this will be like a strong showing by him.
Yeah.
In this chamber, whenever he gets eliminated,
He kept that U.S. title for a while.
Yeah, but it should be he should do really good in this match. I think Cesaro.
Cesaro is a great wrestler. Actually, to be completely honest, besides John Cena, because I have an unhated passion for John Cena, unwanted passion for John Cena.
The IWC.
I'm sorry, John Cena. I know I can probably respect him as a person in real life, but inside the ring, I hate him.
He's a bland. I'd rather watch paint dry.
I'd rather watch paint dry. I'm sorry if you're.
More than Total Divas.
I'm sorry if you like John Cena. That's fine. We're just bashing him to have a little bit of fun, but we also seriously just don't like him. Personally, I liked John Cena from when he started to about 2008, and then I stopped, and I was like, okay, no more John Cena. This is getting boring.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know who's gonna get eliminated after that. It's really hard to tell.
Hold on a second.
I really hope that it isn't John Cena and Randy Orton last. I will throw a fucking fit. No, I'm sorry. Just don't do that. It's really hard to tell because I think they're gonna try their hardest to keep Randy in the last spot, but I don't know who's gonna actually win this match. I feel like it has to be Bryan, or if they're not gonna make Bryan win, Randy's just gonna retain it.
I think Randy Orton's gonna win. When I was watching another prediction video or something, someone made a good point. They've been having him lose, so it looks like there's sort of a doubt in like people's minds, sort of, if you know what I mean.
No, I've always just kept it in the back of my head. It's either gonna be Bryan or Orton, one of the two.
I don't see Bryan winning this. I think if they would have him win, it would be at WrestleMania. I think they'll hold it off until that triple threat with what they're thinking: Randy Orton, Batista, and Daniel Bryan.
Which that should happen if it's just Randy Orton and Batista.
I really don't want to. They'll get booed out of the building.
That would be so terrible.
They really wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't want to see it either. But the triple threat, throw Daniel Bryan in, have him win, big moment, end the show. That's how you do WrestleMania in my book.
Yeah, and also have Undertaker versus Sting and not Brock Lesnar. But anyways, I'm sorry. You made a point last time and said, it would be okay if it was, they don't show Sting and he debuts next year at WrestleMania 31 or wherever and fights Undertaker. But I still don't feel that way. I think that at 30 it should be Sting because it's anniversary, it's 30.
Yeah.
But knowing WWE again, I know WWE's gonna just fuck it up and say no, it's Brock Lesnar.
Not that it's gonna be a bad match.
No, it's not gonna be a bad match. Undertaker and Brock Lesnar have put on great shows before, but it's just,
Yeah, but I don't know.
I guess if I had to pick, it's gonna be Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan at the end. I think John Cena's gonna last a long time and pull his stupid Super Cena moments, but I think Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton are gonna be the last two. If Bryan eliminates Randy Orton and Randy Orton isn't the person that wins, it's gonna be Cena and Bryan last, and Bryan's probably gonna pick up the victory over Cena.
Say it again.
If Bryan is going to win, I think Bryan or Cena are gonna eliminate Randy Orton, or they're just gonna tag team up on him. Actually, that's probably actually going to happen regardless.
I don't see John Cena winning though, because they're gonna have.
No, I didn't say John Cena.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general though. I don't see John Cena winning in this match. It's either gonna be Randy Orton or Daniel Bryan. They'll probably win this.
I guess.
I really don't, because they're gonna have a program with Bray Wyatt, John Cena, and remember the WrestleMania match they were talking about. So
I don't think,
unless they're gonna drop it before.
I know. I'm not saying John Cena's gonna win. I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying though.
Yeah, I'm just saying John Cena might be the last part of the last two.
He'll either be like you said though, the third last or the second last.
Yeah. Personally, I would love Bryan to win this and actually go into Mania and defend his title. But it would be, I guess, a special moment if Bryan wins at WrestleMania.
It's about the chase.
Yeah. So if Orton wins, I'll be pretty upset, but it'll be understandable if WWE has that triple threat match with Batista, Orton, and Bryan.
Just with Daniel Bryan.
Don't end. Also, I think that if Bryan does win at WrestleMania, and that does happen, Batista and him will have a feud afterwards, because, Batista has the rights to, Well, no, firstly, it'll probably be Orton again, because Orton has the rights for his championship rematch, but Orton's going to lose again, and then Batista's going to feud with, Bryan. But yeah, personally, I think
Batista turns heel?
Huh?
So Batista turns heel?
I'm pretty sure Batista would probably turn heel.
Good. He's so much more interesting as a heel, I'm sorry.
He's
really funny.
No, he's funny as a heel.
Really funny,
I don't know if he's particularly ridiculously interesting as a heel. I just think he's funny. He's entertaining as a heel.
You want some? Come get some.
You want some? Come get some.
Babies hugging fat girls.
All right, but yeah, I think that this is gonna be. What do you think is gonna be the suckiest match on here? Not counting the kickoff.
I don't know if there really will be a really...
No, I'm not saying okay, let me rephrase that. What do you think is going to be the least interesting maybe, or...
The least interesting?
Yeah.
Like, the least good or something?
The least interesting, least good, whatever.
It's actually not too bad of a card.
It's not too bad of a card, but I'm just saying, which one do you think is going to fall behind the rest, I guess?
Probably Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, maybe?
Yeah.
If I had to pick.
Yeah, if I had to pick, I'd pick that too. And we've already said that we think the greatest match on the card is the tag team match.
Yeah.
Second best, obviously, being the Elimination Chamber. Third best, I think...
The tag team match, maybe?
Third... What do you say?
The New Age Outlaws match would probably be...
I actually think the third match might be Batista versus Del Rio, but I do... Huh?
Really?
Yeah, why?
Oh, no,
It might be Batista versus Del Rio, but maybe it might be the New Age Outlaws, I guess. For fourth, for me, would be Big E Langston and Jack Swagger after that. And yeah.
Who knows, though? Who knows what could happen? Maybe Darren Young and Titus O'Neil could have the best match and, go 15 minutes and, have a classic, but...
Yeah. a classic.
Maybe not that bad. But...
Okay, yeah.
Maybe not that far.
Not that great, but okay.
But anything could happen.
Yeah, anything can happen. We could have guessed all these wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah. I highly doubt the Batista one we're wrong with, by the way. But anyways,
I would bet money on that.
Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was me and Zach's opinions on the video and junk. And you're gonna say your goodbye and stuff.
Goodbye, people of YouTube. Enjoy the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and you guys know me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And remember, stay sexy. Peace.